The horses corralled in this enormous garage are resting peacefully under the hoods of more than 24 classic Corvettes, spanning the first, second, and third generations with a sampling of the fifth and sixth. And don't adjust your video screen. If they appear to all be black, they are.
When I first decided I was going to do the collection, I had a couple of black cars, and I thought, well, I'll just start there. And then as I researched more, I found that the black cars are much harder to find. And of course, being black, you can't hide anything, so you really have to have a nice car.
If nice cars is the criteria, he's home free. By model year, the Corvettes start with a like-new 54 and cover every succeeding year through 1968, with both coupes and convertibles in each of several of those years. A more than impressive selection of power includes fuelies, big blocks, and rarities. An example of that is this 66 tanker coupe, showing the mandatory heater and radio delete option required by GM when the 36-gallon fuel tank car was ordered new. And though it would be nearly impossible to do so, don't overlook this little 63 split-window coupe dragster. The four-wheeled rocket was custom built by Bill and his associates and sports a unique aluminum 454 custom ramjet fuel injection system, a Richmond 6-speed, Mickey Thompson tires, and a sound that's downright intimidating.
That goes way back when I was a child. I was always loved cars and prided myself in knowing what kind of car. When my dad would say, well, what kind of car is that? When I was 5 and 6 and 7 years old, and I knew all of them. But the Corvettes and Chevrolets were always my favorite.
Okay, Bill, you have this magnificent collection all lined up in chronological order, but it sort of begs the question, why don't you have what a lot of people consider to be the Holy Grail, the 1953, the first Corvette?
Well, I mean, that's easy to answer because it didn't make any black ones in '53.
Makes sense to me.
And it also makes perfect sense that he's put a lot of thought into his Corvette acquisitions over the years.
It's been a tremendous investment for me. And some of these cars, when I bought them many years ago, I thought, boy, I'm paying way too much money for this car. But I like it. This one's very hard to come by, so I'm going to buy it. Well, of course, now that's proven to be a good move. They're just special and getting rarer by the day, just harder to come by.
One vet that has eluded him so far is a 65 fuel-injected coupe. So if you know of one out there that might be for sale, Bill's interested. But don't forget, it has to be black. And since this garage is pretty full, is there yet another garage on the horizon?
There's bound to be other cars. Now, I'm kidding myself. When I built this building here, I thought, oh, I'll never fill this one up. Well, you know how that goes. No such thing as too much garage.
Our thanks to Bill Mullis and his staff for allowing us to visit his incredible, unique collection of black Corvettes.